Macmillan Audio presents A Week at the Shore by Barbara Delinsky. Read for you by Thérèse Plummer. Prologue. I remember the smell of sea salt on my skin and the rolling tumble of the surf. I remember the brilliance of a sun that popped the colors of our towels, boogie boards, and bikinis. I remember my sister's impatient hands pulling me toward the waves, my mother's appreciative laughter, my father's guarded eyes. I remember burying body parts until an arm or a leg spewed grand eruptions of sand. I remember moon jellyfish and sea glass and rack-lined seaweed that hid the tiniest perfect spiral whelks. I remember a bonfire on the beach, the smell of singed hot dogs and salty chips, the glow of embers as the sky purpled from east to west over Block Island Sound. I remember fog, lots and lots of fog, and, cutting through it, the crescendoing growl of a motor when my father's boat left the breakwater. I remember its ghosted image fragmenting bit by bit, like the world we had known, until it was gone. I remember the sound of a gun, at least, I think I did. But it may have been fireworks in Westerly or the slap of a screen door on our porch. I remember so much. But it is never enough. Nor is it the same as what the others recall. Chapter 1. Every memory is real, but not all are based on fact. Time, forgetfulness, emotional need, any of these things can chip away at memory. But what if a memory is wrong from the start? What if what you think you saw isn't what was there at all? This is why I love my camera. It is never wrong. It captures facts and stores them. This frees me to live in the moment and move on to the next with the knowledge that the first is preserved. Since coming to New York, I've documented snowstorms and floods. I've taken pictures of strangers and friends, the streets where I walk, the markets where I shop. I even photographed my way through childbirth. Well, until the very end, when my doctor banished my Nikon from the birthing bed. And recording my daughter's life? I have thousands of photos of joy. On the first day of school each year, we look back at what she wore on the first day of school the year before and the year before that. Inevitably, we've forgotten. But there it is, in vivid detail. That isn't to say detail can't be fudged. I do this every day, photographing real estate in a way that shows a home to potential buyers as something bigger, brighter, more alluring. Angles, lenses, creative lighting, these are the stock of my trade. Deceptive, perhaps, but much of marketing is. Right now, though, after spending my working day photographing a Tribeca condo from every imaginable angle in the shifting city light, I'm playing at home. It's just past 9 at night. The skyline isn't fully dark, not this close to the longest day of the year, but the air is heavy and moist, as early June in New York can be, turning what might have been a purple sunset into elongated smudges of gray. Fog is on the move, enfolding my building like a hug from behind before slipping on past. As I watch, it blankets the Hudson and mists around Fort Lee on the far bank, before drifting north to the George Washington Bridge like just another commuter heading home. My condo is on the 40th floor overlooking Riverside Drive. I paid more for it than I should have, but a river view was a must. I've always needed open space. Not a lot, just enough. As long as I have that, I can breathe. Swiveling the head of my tripod lower, I focus on the steady stream of traffic.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?